And so that was the two main ideas behind HTML, that there must be a clickable text hypertext, and there must be a system of tags that tells the browser how to display the content. And therefore, due to those two concepts, the uh, the birth of HTML came in. So HTML, in form, that way we say it is hypertext markup language. All right, and it is not a programming language as many people might want to put it. The reason why it is not a programming language is because it does not require a compiler or interpreter to interpret this language. This language is being interpreted by the browser itself. Right? So then, because yesterday when we were looking at the concept of code execution, we said that for every programming language, it has a compiler or an interpreter. But for the case of HTML, HTML is being interpreted or compiled by the browser itself. So it is not a programming language, but rather it is a markup language. So then it consists of elements, or it consists of tags, because we said it is a system of tags that tells the browser how to display the content. So when we are going to learn HTML, then basically we are going to learn of different types of tags. We are going to learn different types of tags and how to use those tags in order to display the content on the browser, because the application we are going to build is going to be viewed on the browser, because it's a web app or a website, a web application, and therefore we need to know those tags that we'll be using to tell or instruct the browser how to display the content that we have developed. All right, so that you see HTML is a collection of tags. Examples you can see on the screen here. Some of the examples of the tags that we can see here. You can see we have a doc type, we have HTML, we have head, title, and so on and so forth. So as we move through this course of HTML, then we are going to unleash and learn so many tags. And HTML tags is defined by the start tag, and then we have the end tag, and in between the start tag and the end tag it comes the content that needs to be displayed. All right, so this is the format. The code which is highlighted in a red color, it shows the format of an HTML tag, where here it will be an opening tag which we call the start tag, and then we have some content after that, and then at the end we have the end tag. All right, and that's what we mean. So an HTML tag comes with a combination of a start tag and an end tag, but also some HTML elements or some HTML tags do not have end tags. All right, and those that do not have end tag, we call them empty tags or empty elements. All right, so that's a brief introduction to what HTML is, and we move to the next lesson and we look at how we can create our very first HTML page. All right, and we are going to build, in this course we will be building our personal profile. As we learn HTML, CSS and JavaScript, we shall be modifying our profile page to be able to practice with these different concepts that we learn. All right, so right now we are going to build a simple home page of our profile website, so that we can be able to understand what are these tags that we're talking about here. So before we dive in, maybe if you have a question you want to ask so far on the introduction of HTML, you can go ahead and ask before we start writing our very first code.